What if you could wield an invisible force that makes others obey your every command? This isn't a fantasy, it's the realm of dark psychology, a territory mapped by minds like Machiavelli centuries ago. To build a dangerous aura, you must first grasp that power is not about brute strength, but about perception. Machiavelli famously said, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." But fear, in this context, isn't about instilling terror through violence, it's about cultivating an aura of unpredictability and unshakable control. Your aura is the silent broadcast of your intentions, a psychological shield that others sense before you even speak. Start by observing the world as a chessboard, where every interaction is a move. Notice how those in power often say less, yet command more. Their silence is a weapon, creating voids that others rush to fill with their own insecurities. This is the foundation, understanding that your presence alone can shift dynamics. You must internalize the idea that you are a force to be reckoned with, not through arrogance, but through a calm, calculated demeanor that signals you cannot be manipulated. Practice this in everyday situations, hold eye contact a second longer, move with deliberate slowness, and let your words carry weight by choosing them sparingly. Machiavelli emphasized the importance of appearances. How you present yourself dictates how others respond. Dress in a way that commands respect, not attention. Adopt a posture that exudes confidence without aggression. This phase is about building the inner core, the mental fortress that others will perceive as impenetrable. It requires discipline, for you must suppress the urge to reveal too much, to seek validation, or to react impulsively. Instead, cultivate a mindset of detached observation, where you analyze others while remaining an enigma yourself. Remember, the goal is not to become a monster, but to master the art of self-protection in a world where vulnerabilities are exploited. Now, let's delve into the practical tricks that amplify this aura. One key technique is the use of strategic ambiguity. In conversations, leave room for interpretation, make statements that are open-ended, forcing others to ponder your meaning and attribute depth to your words. This creates a sense of mystery, making you appear more intelligent and in control. Another method is controlling the tempo of interactions. Slow down your speech, introduce pauses that build tension, signaling that you are not rushed or anxious. This disrupts the flow of others, putting them off balance and making them more susceptible to your influence. Body language is crucial here. Maintain a still, poised stance that suggests you are unfazed by chaos. Avoid fidgeting or nervous gestures. Instead, use minimal, purposeful movements that convey authority. Machiavelli advocated for the art of deception when necessary, but in aura building, it's about selective honesty. Reveal just enough to seem genuine, but withhold core intentions to maintain an air of unpredictability. This keeps others guessing, preventing them from forming a complete picture of you, which in turn enhances your dangerous aura. Practice mirroring and mismatching in social settings. Subtly mimic others' behaviors to build rapport, then abruptly shift to assert dominance. This psychological jiu-jitsu disorients them, making your aura feel more potent. Additionally, master the skill of cold reading. Observe subtle cues like micro-expressions or tone shifts to anticipate others' thoughts, then respond in ways that seem prescient. This reinforces the illusion that you possess insight beyond the ordinary, further solidifying your aura of danger. But these tricks are mere tools. Their effectiveness depends on your consistency and inner alignment. You must believe in your own power, or the facade will crumble. This leads to the final phase, integration and mastery. Here, the dangerous aura becomes second nature, a seamless extension of your being. It's no longer about applying tricks consciously, but about embodying a state of psychological sovereignty. Machiavelli warned against the pitfalls of power, such as becoming hated or isolated. In mastering your aura, you must balance dominance with discernment. Use this power not to oppress, but to navigate complex social landscapes with finesse. Develop empathy to understand others' motives without being swayed by them. This allows you to anticipate threats and opportunities alike. A true master knows when to reveal the aura and when to cloak it, adapting to situations like a chameleon. For instance, in negotiations, let your aura project unyielding resolve, while in collaborative settings, soften it to build alliances without losing respect. This adaptability is key to long-term success, preventing backlash and fostering a reputation that is feared yet respected. Reflect on the ethical dimensions. Dark psychology can be a double-edged sword. While it empowers you, misuse can lead to moral decay and isolation. Machiavelli himself acknowledged that power should serve a greater purpose, whether personal ambition or societal order. Thus, wield your aura with intention, aiming not for domination, but for autonomy and influence that aligns with your values. Practice daily rituals to reinforce this mindset, meditate on your goals, visualize your aura as a protective field, and review interactions to refine your techniques. Over time, this becomes ingrained, and you'll notice how others naturally defer to you, seek your approval, or avoid confrontation. The dangerous aura is not about being feared in a literal sense, it's about being perceived as someone who cannot be controlled, manipulated, or underestimated. In a world full of hidden agendas, this is your ultimate defense and advantage. So, as you walk away from this, remember, the power lies not in what you do, but in what you choose not to reveal. Master that, and you master the game.